Newspapers are in the studio. We're here to do a couple of them. We'll look at what the stories are, news portals. Today, can we have a change for a difference? Can we do the news portals first, or not really?
No, you can. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's a Friday. You know, it's a Frankie, freaky.
Yeah, I love your dress.
Thank you. Like, I feel South African.
You look very Africanish, British, kind of. I love the dress.
Really?
Chibok girls, second schoolgirl rescue. Chibok. There's a drink around. It's called the.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Yeah.
Move on.
All right, Nigerian. I tasted it twice. It was nice. Nigerian Army. And then next one we have CAF workers apparently want probe into alleged embezzlement of some 92,000 Ghana cedis union dues, and they are calling for that. And turning 30 was depressing Yvonne else, and now she's going to turn 31. That's even going to be more depressive. I'm wondering. And then by 35, Charlie, it's a tragedy. Okay, now we have, talking about tragedy, it's a story about pregnant woman dying in a robbery attack. And apparently, a robbery attack that took place at Benaba and Bokuwas district has left at least a 26-year-old pregnant woman, Madame Abugria Anatana, dead, and 2 others shot. Okay, and they got injured following that very gunshot wound, Mamavi.
Yeah, that's sad. Very, very sad. There's an opinion on the site. Group pioneers cheap tricycles to transport women in labor. That's some great innovation right there. You can read a lot more about it. Let's move on. Free Chibok girls meets President Buhari. This is the earlier young girl who, you know, was rescued. The one with the 4-month-old baby. Yesterday she met with Nigerian President Buhari. And you know that today, following this rescue, today we're told that on Thursday there was a special operation where they also rescued a lot more people. There's a certain number to it.
Wow.
Yeah, and another of the Chibok girls has also been found in that particular operation. Study finds digital payments to Ebola response workers saved lives and money. And the last headline we'll take a look at: lost but found Moldovan passport. You have to read it to get, you know, the story. All right, CTFM Online quickly. EC parties agree to continuous voter registration. Abu Ramadan to sue Electoral Commission chair, others for contempt. Fear not, for all, Nanado to Voltarians, and court didn't ask us to delete NHIS card voters.
All right, you wait.
According to the EC, there's details of that story in the newspapers.
We'll do the BBC Africa news portal, but let's look at the Daily Graphic. What it has on the front page: names of NHIS cardholders to stay in voters register. EC, but I think the way we insult I think sometimes the words we use.
Insults?
Yeah, I think
you've heard somebody insult?
Yeah, a couple. I think that sometimes we just have to circumspect the language we use for how we want to describe the action of public office holders or whatever. I mean, that's just what I think. Then we have JUSA declares nationwide strike from today. State proceedings against Zanato Rawlings, Supreme Court orders High Court. The story is on page 20. And engender confidence in the electoral process. And this time again, the word of advice going to the Electoral Commission from the Catholic Bishops' Conference. And you have a picture there of the Most Reverend Joseph Osei Bonsu. Back page, $150 million solar project for Sankana. It's supposed to cover over 8,000 households. That's great. Maternity block for Isikado Hospital.
Isikado.
And then that story has been filed by Duche Kobla Aklo, my good friend. Charlie Moses,
yeah.
What's up? It's been a while.
Front page of the Ghanaian Times. Trouble at Antoine-Nyama. Police pick up chiefs over missing ornaments. Christian Council, Catholic bishops comment on national issues. Political parties agree on continuous registration. I'll touch on a bit of that story for you. So why don't we just go straight into it? Page 20 and 21 in the Ghanaian Times newspaper. And it says that the political parties have agreed for the Electoral Commission to undertake a continuous registration exercise to register individuals who attained the age of 18 years. In view of this, the EC is currently developing the modalities for the continuous registration exercise to begin. This was a consensus reached between the EC and all the political parties at the Inter-Party Advisory Committee at a meeting yesterday to review the just-ended limited registration exercise. A bit of good news for persons who couldn't register in the last exercise. So a lot more stories. Let me also touch on the story on page 3. It says drama unfolded at Antoine-Nyama in the Kwabre district of the Ashanti region on Wednesday when the police swooped in and arrested 2 chiefs at a church crusade after the pastor claimed they stole the gold ornaments and other valuables reported missing from the strong room of the local deity last November. Prophet Bishop Boa Abuaje, founder of Unification Church International, announced to the gathering that he had a revelation that Nana Ajenim Boateng, Jasihene or Jasihene, and Nana Kesi, he's Ohene of some other place, but you have to check that out, were those who stole the ornaments from the strong room of the Antoine-Nyama shrine. He dropped the bombshell in the presence of some leaders from the shrine who were invited to the crusade. Nana Boateng and Nana Kese, who were among the chiefs present, were quickly arrested by the police, but some youth of the area protested and attempted to attack them, while others threw stones at the church members. Interesting. It continues. That's not all the story, so you can read a bit more details in the Ghanaian Times newspaper. I'm smiling. I mean, this is like a rare story. It doesn't happen every day. Roland.
We have front page, the Daily Guide, MP named in JB Meda. Yeah? Matakam. Third suspect grabbed.
Charlie, make you read.
And
what MP is that?
I tell you, I go read them. EC boss faces contempt. Then Abu Ramadan, we know that we had Abu Ramadan in the studio when the initial judgment was given on that very story. But it says, the young man who is being held for allegedly killing JB Dankwa-Edu has reportedly claimed that he is now relying on his initial statement he gave to the police. He had earlier claimed that he and 2 other people were contracted to kill the MP. It said a role was played by allegedly an unnamed MP belonging to a certain political
persuasion. Charlie, what is that? An unnamed MP belonging to a certain political party. You would definitely belong to one of the political parties who have representation in parliament. We want the name.
Center spread.
Your favorite.
Yes. White girls go crazy over me. Wiser.
Good for you. Enjoy it.
I'm telling you. Wiser.
Wise up.
He's an ambassador for the MPP campaign this season. Okay. Wiser. Chris Brown denies smoking ganja in aircraft. In Ghana, when he came, he did smoke.
This was when he was in Ghana, right? Or this is somewhere else?
This one, he's going to the Cannes Festival in France.
So this one, he was really doing
TMZ, you know, TMZ, they reported that he was kicked off, he and his entourage were kicked off the Miami to France-bound airplane. But he went on social media and denied. And he said, what I gotta do drugs for?
Hey. But there he is.
Chris Brown. Ebo White returns with Dear God, I'll be there to watch this very show.
I will be too.
Yeah,
Uncle Ebo White is a fantastic playwright. He's an amazing personality.
Fantastic.
His plays are always on point. The Weekend find the newspaper, burials now a luxury. Graves on lease for 20 years. Families pay, guess how much?
Where is that?
26,000 minimum.
It's normal.
Ghana, 26,000
It's normal,
cities
normal.
minimum. Use of aphrodisiacs killing Ghanaians. That story comes with a picture of the Health Minister, Alex Segbefia, on front page of the Finder. So let's see. I'm sure the burial story is a feature. That'll be quite long. You can read on it. But let's see. Oh, okay, no, Roland, they've given names, so let me go there. At the Osu and Audome cemeteries, a grave space cost 800 Ghana cedis and 550 Ghana cedis respectively. Special tombs at the Osu and Tema cemeteries cost between 4,000 Ghana cedis and 7,000 Ghana cedis. The Lashibi Funeral Homes, which owns one of the 2 plush private cemeteries in the capital, leases a grave space for an amount of 26,200 Ghana cedis for a period of 20 years, after which the terms are negotiated. So more like renegotiated. Interesting. If you've got a corpse and you're looking for a place to bury, you want to check out how much it would cost for you to do that, please grab the bag. It's a real announcement I'm making this morning. It's cool, right? It's helpful.
I think it will be a great investment. You go buy the land for, let's say, 200,000 Ghana cedis. Then you sell each lot for 20,000. And you know the lot in Kitten says 6 feet. I said, just where you have the tomb and epitaph. It's a great investment. Why didn't I think about that earlier?
It's not too late.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. The Ghana Public Health Association has called for an open discussion.
This thing like that.
Yeah, which one's that?
In Ashaiman, people buy.
Oh, I mean, you have to look at the vicinity, and then you can
buy
you can
it for
have
26,000. That's the problem.
Yeah, but why you want to only lease it out for 26?
No,
then you have to go to. I mean, it depends. You have to look at the area. Okay, that's it for the stories in the Finder. You can read the one on the aphrodisiacs.
Front page of the Dispatch has 40,000 to be banned from voting, and it's a shocker from the just ended limited registration exercise that took place. Supreme Court on Zanoto Rawlings case, and you go inside the pages of the Dispatch, you get to have a lot of things to talk about. This is very particular. There's a pull-out, of course. Let me do the pull-out. Okay. Election 2016, pull-out. Know your MPs, and we have Emmanuel Kwesi Bajra.
Afo Bajra.
And it says Kumbungu Mohammed Mumuni has a lie. Na lie. Hey, Dispatch. This is why you think.
Today it's not your uncle's paper.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me wait. Let me just Google that.
And then we have Anodompe. Frank Anodompe was in the studio 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He's for Insawame Dweji. Kumbungu na
okay, Roland. So which one are you saying? Kumbungu, right? Okay.
This one na lie. He's not. He now works. He was a former member of parliament. Yeah. I have actually looked for. I have BNFT electricity consumer short change. Mamavi was named as a consumer in that research. Has been short-changed as a consumer, and then my name also was at the bottom somewhere in the story. Heritage Insurance joins the markets, and then we have whole airport ready first quarter 2017. Wallahi, yeah. We have Unilever makes first profit in 2 years. We have a picture there of Madi Akutu, Meidi, Beige Capital holds corporate awards, and Amancia West Rural Bank adores new corporate cloth. Looks nice.
All right. Okay, so it's opening up. I want to go to the Parliament's website, so it'll take a while. It's opening though. Let's do the New Statesman, and my concentration is on this. Hoteliers crying over electricity bills. They say Holiday Inn, they pay 3 million Ghana cedis, and this is a month though. Kempinski pays 700,000 Ghana cedis. And
do they pay, or that's what they incur?
Mervyn,
that's what the bill is.
That's what the bill is a month for electricity consumption for the hotel. They've got 3 hotels. Let's see. Let me just open.
The hotels where you go every time there's aircon and things all around.
There's everything on. Okay, I think it's quite long. You can read about it, but
even those who use normal funds, their bills are high. So I can imagine for those
3 million a month for a hotel, 700,000 Ghana cedis a month for another hotel. Interesting. You can read more details in the New Statesman newspaper. Well, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, database error occurred. I'll come back with that. We have to, cross-check that information.
Talk about technology.
Glory
back.
be to Allah for another blessed Friday morning, and my greetings to all my family members in Tamale. And thank you very much, Abdullah Abdul Razak in Tamale. Thanks a lot. He's always watching the show. We really appreciate that. This one says, this is from Obamba in Oyarifa. Thanks a lot for the compliments. Thanks. This one says, Roland Mamavi, you're indeed a great pair. Ask him to smile more, otherwise keep shining. Ask who to smile more. Is it Roland? Okay. Okay. It's from Meth in Sefi. Asawenso in the Western region. Thanks for that message. This one says, imminent strike by community health nurses over unaddressed concerns. You didn't include your name. This one says, I can't go a day without watching you guys. Keep the good work. And it's from Kwabena Ajimai. Thanks, Kwabena, for the message. Then this one says, you guys look like a couple. Yes, we do. We could be one. You never know.
Yeah.
This one says, good morning,
that's the whole idea.
Your show sometimes make me forget that I have to go to work, but please, I have been appealing to your outfit to send your cameras to Aflao Municipal Hospital. The maternity and children's ward need help. Geek in Aflao. We've got our colleagues, Aflao, so maybe Fred Kwame Asari is closer to you. We'll get him to check it out. Thanks very much.
No, okay, Fred.
Which is that?
What about Irene? I think Irene Setterjis.
Ivy is more of Keta, Angloga, that beats. This one says, our school building is in a very bad state. In fact, our children cannot learn during this raining season, and classes always taught with the slightest wind. At Chinakrom MAGHS in the Ejusu Jabing, Ashanti region. Okay, so we'll get our colleagues to check that out as well. More of such messages on our platform. Hey, somebody says I'm an elegant asset of the Volta region. And then you can
elegant assets.
This one says
we have to put you on the stock exchange.
The EC and all the political parties should come together
social capital
for the peace of our beloved country. That's from Michael Agbamabiese in Sonyani. Michael, I mean, we could be cousins or something,
Right.
Yeah.
Can we look at the BBC page before we go for sports? We have second Chibok girl found out of over 200. We found only 2. And we're celebrating already. Nigerian Army.
We're not. We're hopeful. I told you yesterday. That's hope. It represents hope. No.
That's it. Egypt Air Flights mystery investigated, and then there are concerns that it could have been dropped down by somebody else.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that it was the fault of the plane, because it was Airbus plane.
I think that they're zeroing in on 2 angles. They're looking at the security. Even though they say security was tight, they're now, going through to check if there could have been somebody who was on board who decided to blow it up or whatever it is. Because
it looks like they found the wreckage too soon, right? It just hit the Mediterranean and they just saw the wreckage too soon. It means that
yeah, so could it have been, like a mechanical fault or something of the sort, or somebody did that?
No,
but what is hurting Egypt as it is now, because it's a huge tourist site, the whole country, they've got lots of things. They say already this is affecting tourism.
We'll see how that goes. We have African highlights. Kenya poll warning. Seychelles MPs decriminalize gay sex. So it means that you can go to Seychelles. For those of you who like going to holidays, go and enjoy. Man to man.
What's the fun in that?
Woman to man. Uganda bans smoking in public places.
Patience sends us a beautiful message. Thanks, Patience, for watching the show. We've got to go now, right?
Yes, we've got to go. We have sports. And talking about sports, there's a story in here. Let me do this. I know Fred will not be too pleased. It's a sports. It talks about now clubs in Spain to face fines the next season. And Mamavi, listen. It said the Spanish league plans to fine clubs that allow empty seats to be shown on television next season. They don't want to look bad.
Yeah, but that's possible.
Don't let the league look bad. Why don't you let a lot more fans go to the stadium? I think that's better.
They've got to pay to be there. If it's expensive.
But they don't want to. They don't want to look bad. They should come and talk to the GFA. We have empty stadiums.
But you can do a tight television production and make it look like
Accra Sports Stadium.
You arrange the people.
You'll be showing the same shows all the time. Only 10 people in the stadium.
Okay, I know that I read my last message, but I couldn't help. You know when you read that Wisa story? This one says, white ladies will only go crazy on you when your family witches are on WhatsApp, Twitter, Tango, and Instagram because they link you socially everywhere you go. Habib Al-Hassan, Abendadi. That's it for us.
That's funny.
Benedict is up next.
Yes, it's sports.